What is going on, guys? Good morning. We are out here fishing. Well, not we. I am out here fishing. I am by myself. We're doing some bass fishing today. As you could probably guess, since I'm by myself, we have a little bit of a late start. Not really. I don't know. I think it's like 8 maybe. Oh, 8:41. Much later than I thought. But we're gonna get cracking. Let's catch some bass. I'm excited. I'm at a lake we fish a lot, but I'm trying a different spot. We're gonna try a few new things, and we're gonna see what it brings. So stick around. Hopefully I catch some big ones. Let's do it. Okay, so exploration part 1 didn't really work out, but we're gonna keep it moving, and we're gonna try something else. All right. Well, first fish of the day, just a little rat, but I'm sure that clip will be funny. There's some interesting circumstances to that catch, but there's number 1. Y'all gotta see what this is. This is not a bass. Look at that. It's hooked in a real bad spot to get a grip on him. There we go. Look at that. Meow. That was crazy. Again, still. Not that I'm trying to catch a catfish, but wow, that's 2 pretty interesting ones to start it off. How you doing? Finally got into some water that looked good. Some top dowdle grass, and there's been bait flickering and bass popping all over the place, and decided to try out some top water and put that mega bass frog right in his face. Nice little decent one. Smoked it too, so I'm hoping that's a good sign for this area. better one than the last one. And they are after the frog. Get this out of his mouth there, boom. There we go. Nice little high 2, maybe 3 pounder. So what's happening right here is, I don't know how much I'm gonna include it. I don't know how much of a grip you guys can get on it, but morning was very slow. I had that little thing where I backlash and I caught one, and then I caught a catfish, like some weird circumstances. But my thought process was, as some of these fish are getting done spawning, maybe they're moving further out. And so I tried some further out stuff in some different areas than where I've usually been fishing. And now, right now I made a move. I'm still not in the area where I usually fish, but I moved up shallower, and what happened was, out there everything looked dead. I didn't see anything that looked great. You come in here, and immediately I see, first thing I see is a osprey come down, pick up a big gizzard shad. I see bait flickering everywhere. I see explosions of bass blowing up and stuff. So I'm seeing these bass blow ups, and I think, all right, you know, they're eating, and they're eating on the surface, and they're chasing bait, so let's pull out a frog. And immediate results. So you always got to keep an eye on your surroundings. You know, when you're seeing fish, when you're seeing life, that means there's probably bass in the area. Fish are going to be around other fish. So especially when you're fishing in Florida and you're fishing shallow, always keep your eyes peeled and try to find areas where you see other life, and you're probably going to get a bit more. Little dude popped it, but we're getting bit. There we go, boys. Another good one on the frog. Throwing it out there in the ripples, and he smoked it. So I know it probably looks a little crazy looking out this way, looking like I'm just throwing a frog out in the middle of the lake, which I kind of am, but it's not really like that. You know, a lot of people get caught up thinking that you have to throw a frog around, you know, pads, matted vegetation. And I mean, there's vegetation here. There's a little bit of eelgrass down on the bottom, but it's not, you know, topped out, matted up. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions. I mean, open water frogging gets the job done. Wish I could have shown that fish to you guys a little closer, but that fish ate a mag draft, and the fish was barely bigger than this bait. I don't know how it got in its mouth. That just proves to you, small fish can eat big baits too. That tried to chase this guy down. So I made a move into some calmer water because the wind started blowing a little too much over there for me to work my frog, and I wanted to keep fishing a frog. So I went back somewhere a little more protected where I could keep the frog program going, And didn't take long. Right away I missed one, a good one. I don't know how it came off. Looks like I pegged him pretty good, but I don't know. And then just a couple casts later I got this guy. So frog program is back on schedule. Update, the frogging, it's pretty dang good over here. Pretty dang good. I was just about to pull my frog away because that gator was about to eat it, and this guy smoked it, and I freaking yanked him out of there as fast as I could so the gator couldn't get him. But there we go, another one. You can see all the fish we're catching are long and skinny, all post spawn guys. The guy said this morning they're wrapping up their spawning deal, but what I was wrong about is that they would be out in deeper water. These post-spawn fish are still up here shallow, eating, and post-spawn is one of the best times to get in on a topwater bite because those fish are hungry and they want big meals and they want to recover from spawn. And they will eat those big frogs you throw at them. As you can see right here, this grass bed's loaded. I haven't hardly moved an inch. That's been the past 6 or 7 fish catches and all those misses, so they'll load up and they'll be ready to eat in that post spawn. So give some topwater a try. Big giant one. Big giant one on treble hook. I'm so nervous. Oh god. Oh god, he's on treble hooks. Look at that one. Look at that one on the devil's horse. Well, actually, that's not a devil's horse. It's a Rapala version. I think it's a X-prop or something like that. But in your face. That one's still fat too. It's 6 pounds all day. All right, 6 pounds, 3 ounces. Time to send this big girl back. Woo! See ya. So, I'm in Florida, and as some of you know, some of you may not, I'm a Northeast boy, I'm a Jersey boy. I just moved down to Florida a few months ago. So this Florida fishing stuff is still a little new to me. And one thing a lot of guys throw down here, I see all the time at Okeechobee, and on all these big tournaments is a devil's horse. So I've been dying to try it, especially post spawn, and today I've been getting a lot of top water action. So like I said, this one is a Rapala X prop, I think it's called, or whatever. But that was my second or third cast after picking this thing up, and I caught a 6.3. So pros ain't lying in Florida. That thing works. That thing works. So you could probably see in that clip, I wasn't really paying attention. I was on my phone. This is a little guy, but it's another prop bait fish. That's cool. I'm liking this thing. I'm liking this thing. Oh, it was a giant. Is that a trend? Is that a trend? I'm just gonna get bit every time I'm on my phone and not paying attention. Is that telling me something? What is that telling me? I gotta pause it longer. I gotta knot my line. And that was a giant too. That was another big one. God, duh. Fish ran at me so fast, but update on the long pause theory seems to be true. Another big one. Not as big, but big. Not as big as I thought at all, actually, but good one, 3-pounder. There he is. Nice, like 3-pounder. Smoked the devil's horse on that pause. Ba-boom. No. Well, that must have been a bowfin or a gar or something, because broke my frog off clean. Yeah. Oh, he's fired up. There we go. Guess I'll eat the black frog too. I was all bummed out because that was my last white frog, or white popping frog. But guess I'll eat a black one too. Oh. I was coming back here to show you how deep he had it, but he spit it out, so I guess might have had it deep, but he might not have had it too good. Alright, so that is gonna wrap it up for me. A bit of a short day, unfortunately, about 5-6 hours, but a good 5-6 hours. We were about to get, we got around 40 bass pretty much exclusively on topwater, which was awesome. So I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today. and we're gonna jet on out of here. I'm probably not gonna include every single fish catch because I want to try to make things more informative. I know when I watch a fishing video, I like to learn something. So I tried to talk a little more this time, give you guys a little bit more of a clue of what I'm doing. So I'm only gonna really include clips that have, you know, information or whatever. So I hope you guys liked it. If you do, comment down below. I felt like some of the other videos were getting a little too montagey, but maybe you like that. Let me know, talk to me, give me some feedback down below if you like this kind of video or more like some of the other ones. Come out here, check it out. If you want to come fishing and experience a sick topwater bite that we're on before it's over, give me a call, 732-354-6703, and we'll get you set up. You can hop on the boat and come out. So thanks a ton for watching, guys. I hope I didn't talk too much like I am right now. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you. This is Alex, and ZCON is out.